What's going on, heroes and villains? My name is Hydros. We have some more news regarding My Hero Academia Ultra Impact. We have stuff about the campaigns, new character information, and also information about the character that was actually in the beta and I actually never have posted anywhere. So we're going to talk about all the abilities of that said character, if you can tell by the title already. But before we go ahead and get started, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Click that bell to turn on all notifications to miss out on any future content regarding this game, because we're going to be covering it until the game comes out, and then we're going to be going full force into the game once it is finally released. And as well as you can register for this game on the JP Google Play and the JP iOS store if you haven't already. I'll link those stuff down in the description down below. You can check out my other videos regarding that information as well. So just a little bit of first information news that they did tweet out. They did tweet out like this small trailer and stuff like that regarding if they hit 2,000 retweets, then we get 100 hero gems in game when the game does come out. And I believe this hit at 4,200. That hit it in like no time at all. Once this was posted, bam! Like when I did that video, that was already at over 3,000 retweets and stuff like that. So what this says is thank you for a lot of retweets. Since we have already achieved 2,000 retweets, we will give all of our customers in the app item of 100 hero gems when the service of the app starts. So when this game does come out, everyone will get 100 hero gems. And then if they also hit their pre-register goals, we can get up to 500 hero gems as well for everybody as well for that. So we did hit that. So thank you guys so much for retweeting it. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and get into the next bit of information here as well. So this is what they tweeted. It has a picture of this All Might. That actually is a UR All Might. His name is Symbol of Peace All Might. And this is basically saying playable character announcement starting today, 3:30 Tuesday. We will be announcing one playable character that will appear in the app. It will be announced at a pace of 2 to 3 characters every week. Looking forward to it. Of course, the first one to appear, technically this is one of the characters, but this isn't the one they're talking about. But this is an All Might character. He is playable. So 2 to 3 character announcements every week until this game comes out. That is insane. That is a lot of character announcements. I mean, it may not seem like a lot per week, but we have 3 months of getting up there. So, I mean, obviously it's not going to be all UR characters. They're going to be announcing UR characters, SR characters, and I imagine R characters and stuff like that. So they're going to probably throw a bunch of them out there. They're not going to just throw out all UR characters. That would probably not be a great idea for them to do that, right? So it's probably going to be R's, SRs, and UR characters and stuff like that, which is going to be really interesting to see. But this is what this says. And then this next tweet they did is the first character announcement. Technically, this character was in the beta as well, but the first character announcement is Izuku Midoriya. Now, this is a character that was playable in the beta. He was again in the beta, and this is his awakened art, and his attack is full cowling. What is it? We'll go over his attack in a second. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But this is his awakened art, and obviously for UR characters, his is a UR, Izuku Midoriya. He will have an animated art and stuff like that, so look forward to that. This is a UR character. Again, he was in the beta. And stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see what this says. Playable character announcement. Izuku Midoriya, individuality, one for all. Hit the opponent with a powerful blow with one for all, full cowling. Except the registrations, of course. But so they didn't really give us much about the character. This character is a red character, and he's also a UR. Let's go ahead and let's show off his plus ultra technique. This is the character. This is his pre-awakened art. And then the one that you see here in this tweet, this is his awakened art. So this is what he's going to look like before. And then this is his awakened art. And obviously I'm showing you guys this, but let's go ahead and look at his plus ultra technique real quick, because this is amazing. Yeah, so that was his plus ultra move there. It looks really sick and really awesome, in my opinion. It's a full COWLING Deku, and it's just so good. We're gonna go over what these skills are in a minute here, but let's go ahead and play it again. When it does activate, so if we activate it, this art will then change to the awakened art once you do awaken him. So I didn't actually have him, but this is his unawakened, and then if you awaken him, this art obviously changes to his awakened art. and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Blow of Luck Izuku Midoriya, max level 80. He has a red type unit, strength type, and a UR character. Again, this is awakened, his unawakened and awakened art. I'm going to be putting the animated arts here once I do actually am able to get them. And then this is his character kit information here. This is his information. Let's go ahead and can I do that? Yeah, that's going to take forever. Either way, so his plus ultra technique is one for all full cowling. 650% damage to a single enemy, receives a certain amount of self-inflicted damage done to opponent. So what that means is he deals obviously 650% damage to a single enemy, and then he receives blowback damage. So he actually takes damage, sort of like SSB Kaioken and Dokkan, right? So when he actually attacks, he actually receives a bit of HP or receives damage to his HP, right? So it's a self-inflicted, so, you know, kind of sucks, but at the same time, I believe this Deku, you know, he didn't have full control yet. He's obviously still hurting himself in the anime when he's using this, so it makes sense, right, for him to actually inflict damage to his HP because of his attacks, right? So his second action skill, now this action skill is an actual attack. This is Delaware Smash, which is 325% damage to single enemy. Increase your power by 20% per 3 turns, so you do get a power buff, and then receive a certain amount of self-inflicted damage done to opponent. So you get so what that means is, again, the same as the plus ultra. You get a certain amount of damage done to you for the amount of damage that you do to the opponent. So you basically are just getting a little bit of blowback and stuff like that from your attack, right? And then his next action skill, this isn't actually an attack, this is actually a power boost. So this is a passive kind of action skill here. It's called Full Cowling. Increase your power by 15% for 3 turns, increase your speed by 15% for 3 turns, and then the cooldown of 5 turns. So in order to activate this boost again, you have to wait 5 turns, but by then your power boost is going to be over. And obviously the first one, Delaware Smash, has a cooldown of 4 turns before you can use it. So you get 3 turns of having awesomeness, and then the 4th turn, you should be able to actually use that again. And then his auto skill, an auto skill is basically like a passive, like, so this is always going to be active when you're out in battle, right? So this activates when a critical hit occurs if your power is increased by 20% for 3 turns, or if your HP is less than 50%. I believe that's or. It's either and or. I can't remember what the slash means in the game, but your HP is less than 50%. You'll be given 20% HP recovery for 3 turns. So if you meet the requirements and stuff like that, when a critical hit occurs against you, you'll be given 20% HP recovery for 3 turns, which is insane. That gives you basically an HP boost to just basically heal for 3 turns. It's not a lot, but it's something. You get to heal. Plus, if you do that with the green Ochako, I believe it was a green Ochako, she actually has an action skill that heals you. So that plus Ochako will be pretty good for her healing, and then this Deku's passive, right? And then also, this Deku would be best paired with that Ochako, which actually it's this Ochako right here, in my field Ochako. It's this one right here. Which, there we go. So this is her action skill, recovers 30% of HP of all allies, adds avoidance state to all allies for 4, and then cooldown 4 turns. So this right here recovers 30% of HP. You couple that with this Deku, who's also dealing damage to himself because of his attacks. You just basically heal that up. So you attack with Deku, boom, heal it with Ochako. And it's like nothing happened, right? So you're dealing damage and also healing it at the same time. Definitely those two, I think, will synergize the best. Again, I didn't actually get to use them all too well within the beta because I didn't actually get to pull this Deku because he was a summonable UR on the banner in the beta, so I didn't actually get to use him. There were friend units that I could use, but friend units don't actually give you anything. They actually just give you an extra plus ultra, and that's it. So again, I think this Deku will work really, really well with this Ochako here with her healing ability, and then also her counter and stuff like that. This is the Ochako here. But if you guys want to check out the wiki, I'll leave the wiki down in the description down below for you guys if you want to check it out. I've been building the wiki for myself from scratch for you guys, so you guys can have all the information regarding these characters. I'm making all of these you know, the details for all the characters and their kits and whatnot. So hopefully you guys do enjoy that, and also can use that once the game does fully come out. Hopefully when the game comes out, I will have some help and stuff like that. But, you know, the wiki's there. Link in the description for the wiki if you want to check it out. And then this All Might card. This All Might card was actually in the beta. He was also a summonable UR. This is Awakened Art. This is his pre-Awakened Art. And he is a yellow type UR character. And this All Might, which is this All Might here, This is his kit. This kit does 700% damage to single enemy, high field to all allies. I'm not sure what the high field is. That's like a rough translation, forgive me. Reduces own power by 15% for 3 turns. So again, All Might, you know, he's losing one for all in his abilities, so it makes sense. He's losing his power once he does use his abilities, right? So that actually makes sense. And then his Texas Smash, 375% damage to single enemy, 10% down to your own power, and then cooldown for 4 turns so that you can use this again. And then his second action skill, so he gets 2 attacking skills, 300% damage to a single enemy, 10% increase to own power for 3 turns, and then decrease your own speed by 15%, and then a cooldown of 5 turns. So you do get a power increase, but then you're sacrificing speed using that as well. That depends on the certain situation that you want to use him in. Because speed can mean everything in some of these fights, especially some of the harder fights like USJ and maybe some of the other harder events that do come in the future. So that speed may hurt you in the long run as well. And then his passive skill, Light in Front of the Wind. If HP is less than 50%, increase your power by 30%. Every turn your power decreased by 5%. Every turn your speed decreases by 5%. So over time in battle, if your HP is less than 50%, you get a 30% power increase, and then following that, every turn after that, you're getting a decrease of 5% and a speed decrease of 5%. So while you're getting this awesome buff, it then is going to hurt you in the long run to where you're going to keep decreasing, as long as you're below, if you're below 50% HP. If you have a healer like Ochako, you can then heal yourself to above 50% HP, and that should then stop that passive from activating, so you're not decreasing your power anymore. But then if you fall below 50%, you're going to get that power decrease. You're going to also get that increase to your power at 30% again, but you're going to get that power decrease over time. And in long drawn out fights, if you're, you know, struggling, that's going to be even worse for you in the long run. That's going to suck. But yeah, this is that All Might from this tweet. That's the Deku from this tweet. Again, all of this will be linked down in the description down below if you want to check it out. Links to the wiki and all the tweets and stuff. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, or if you are excited, do you guys like this Deku? I mean, I know that he, again, does damage to himself, but what do you guys think of this Deku? What do you guys think of this All Might here? And also, what do you think of Ochako? These are the 3 characters. These were all in the beta, as far as I'm aware. And the first character they obviously show is a beta character, which is good. So they're starting off not really showing off brand new stuff. So they're kind of starting off slow. But I can't wait to see what other characters they're going to show. So we get 2 to 3 characters a week up until release. That's going to be awesome. Then we get, obviously, when the game comes out, we're going to get all that release schedule type stuff. And that's going to be pretty fun covering all that stuff with you guys as well. And yeah, I'll be updating the wiki as soon as possible, as best I can. Just if you go to the homepage here on the wiki, it is under construction, but I do have the pre-registrations for the Google Play and App Store, and then also the scheduled release date of June 15th. And then also some category of, you know, sorting here. You can go heroes, villains, and then you have all the characters and all the typings and stuff. So there is that, and then also the Twitter is there. So it's not much right now. Hopefully this will be fully developed within a few weeks and stuff like that, because I definitely want to get back into, you know, fixing up this wiki and making it look good for you guys. But yeah, hopefully I'll have help and stuff like that as well in the future too. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna let you guys go. Let me know what you guys think of the characters down in the comments down below. And what do you hope to see in a character reveal before the game comes out? What character are you most excited for? Whether it be All Might, whether it be Endeavor, you know, Twice, whatever it may be. Who are you most excited to see potentially as a reveal character before the game comes out? Let me know down in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Click that bell to turn on all notifications if you have not already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.